go ahead.
And the king said to Absalom, no, my son, let us not all now go, lest we be chargeable unto thee. And he pressed him, howbeit he would not go. David blessed him.
David said, man, I almost can't go down there. You know, you go do your thing. I bless you. Go ahead and do it. Have your party. Take your brothers. Go ahead.
Then said Absalom, if not, I pray thee, let my brother Amnon go with us. And the king said unto him, why should he go with thee? But Absalom pressed him that he let Amnon and all the king's sons go with him.
So he had to include all the king's sons and Amnon, but Amnon was his main target. He forgot, he waited 2 years for this. Go ahead.
Now Absalom had commanded his servants, saying, mark ye now, when Amnon's heart is merry with wine.
He said, look at here. He telling all his servants, call them around. All his people, look, when Amnon get drunk, mark him. I want you to do something. Go ahead.
And when I say unto you, smite Amnon, then kill him, fear not. Have not I commanded you, be courageous and be valiant.
Now, he getting this from somebody. God ain't told him to do this. This all coming up with him. And who's the orchestrator? Satan. Satan working through all these people in David's household. Who got your ear? Who got your ear? Keep going.
And the servant of Absalom did unto Amnon as Absalom had commanded.
Yes, sir.
Then all the king's sons arose, and every man got him up on his mule and fled.
Go ahead.
And it came to pass while they were in the way that tidings came to David, saying, Absalom has slain all the king's sons, and there is not one of them left.
So he came and told him, Absalom is slain all the king's sons. Absalom had a plan, but he didn't kill them all. He just wanted one, but he had to have them all come up. But go ahead.
Then the king arose and tear his garments and lay on the earth, and all his servants stood by with their clothes rent.
I can imagine, you like, man, all my sons gone? He was very upset, heartbroken in one day. You would too if you got kids. Now here come the one who orchestrated the whole thing to get his sister.
Amen.
Go ahead.
And Jonadab, the son of Shimei, David's brother, answered and said, let not my lord suppose that they have slain all the young men, the king's sons. For Amnon only is dead. For by the appointment of Absalom, this has been determined from the day that he forced his sister Tamar.
He already knew. He orchestrated the plan. Snitch. Tell him everything that he wanted to hear. Go ahead.
Now therefore, let not my lord the king take the thing to his heart, to think that all the king's sons are dead, for Ammon only is dead.
He was the only one that died. That's who Absalom wanted to get. Because of what? His sister, what he did to his raped sister. And also, you look at all this stuff now, these people are hearing something. They hearing the word of God now. They hearing Satan. Go ahead.
Verse 34, but Absalom fled, and the young man that kept the watch lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, there came much people by the way of the Gilead side behind him.
Absalom fled, so he left. Go ahead.
And Jonadab said unto the king, behold, the king's sons come, as thy servant said, so it is.
So all the king's sons came beside Ammon. Ammon, he was dead, he killed him. But he found out who did all this. Jump down to verse 39. Go ahead.
And the soul of King David longed to go forth unto Absalom, for he was confident concerning Amnon, seeing he was dead.
Now David he should have did something about this. Instead of just being mad, he should have did something about his son doing it, but he didn't do nothing. He didn't punish him. He didn't do nothing. He just let it ride. I want to make sure you understand who got you here. Let's see what happened. Let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 15. Satan ripped David's household up. Absalom ain't finished. all this stemmed from what Ammon his son did and Absalom what his son did. And they started listening to other people besides the word of God and besides the king. This King David now, he apple God's eye. He gonna sit on the throne. 2 Samuel chapter 15 verse 1. Go ahead.
And it came to pass after this, that Absalom prepared him chariots and horses, 50 men to run before him.
Yes, sir.
And Absalom rose up early and stood beside the way of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so that when any man that had a controversy came to the king for judgment, then Absalom called unto him and said, Of what city art thou? And he said, Thy servant is of one of the tribes of Israel.
Now Absalom getting his great army up to take his daddy out, to kill him. Now Absalom started to be giving these men ear. They would listen to him and say, anytime you bring a problem to me, I'm going to handle it. And they was loyal to Absalom. Let me show you. Go ahead. Keep moving.
And Absalom said unto him, See, thy matters are good and right, but there is no man disputed of the king to hear thee.
He said, there's no man disputed, meaning assigned to hear that you ain't got no leader. He said, but you ride with me, I take care of all that. And they're gonna come with him. They're gonna ride with him. Let me show you how loyal they're gonna be with him. All because of what he was saying. He had their ear. Go ahead.
Absalom said, Moreover, of that I were made judge in the land, that every man which has any suit or cause might come unto me, and I would do him justice.
Absalom, I'm gonna take care of the business, just like the president of the United States and all over the world, and they telling all these lies. Same exact thing. And they came on to Absalom because of what they believed he was saying. He had their ear. Let me show you how much he had the ear. It just was the Godfather. Go ahead.
Verse 5, And it was so, that when any man came nigh to him to do him obedience,
that's to respect.
He put forth his hand, took him, and kissed him.
Put forth the hand and kissed the ring. They was under him. He had them. He planned a plan to kill his daddy David. Go ahead.
And on this manner did Absalom do all Israel that came to the king for judgment. So Absalom stole the hearts of the men of Israel.
Stole what?
The hearts.
Stole their mind. They were listening to him. Who's in your ear? These men, Absalom was in his ear. They were about to try to take down King David. Go ahead.
And it came to pass after 40 years that Absalom said unto the king, I pray thee, let me go and pay my vow, which I have vowed unto the Lord in Hebron. 40
years? That's a long time. You waiting on this. Go ahead.
For thy servant vowed a vow while I abode at Geshur in Syria, saying, If the Lord shall bring me again indeed to Jerusalem, then I will serve the Lord. And the king said unto him, Go in peace. So he rose and went to Hebron.
Go ahead.
But Absalom sent spies throughout all the tribe of Israel, saying, As soon as ye hear the sound of the trumpet, then ye shall say, Absalom reigneth in Hebron.
See, this is slick stuff that Absalom tried to go behind David's back and get people to come with him. He said, when I blow the trumpet, I want y'all to call my name. Call my name so they can hear it. And everybody thought Absalom was getting stronger and stronger and stronger. He was trying to get their ear. Trying to take down the king. Go ahead.
And with Absalom went 200 men out of Jerusalem.
Yes, sir.
That were called. And they went in their simplicity, and they knew not anything.
So you got simple-minded men. If you simple-minded, and you can tell people something that they want to hear, you can gather them up by the boatloads. Look at these churches. Look at the Nation of Islam. And more men in there than anything. Because they got a great deceiver, Farrakhan. Great. He taught very well. And he motivated them through helping the black people. Now he said a lot of good stuff, but he pushing Islam.
Exactly.
He pushing it. He ain't pushing Israel. This how Absalom doing. He getting their minds. He finding out what they want, and he gonna give it to them. They think he's gonna be king. Now listen to what happened when David's servant came up and told him what's going down. Verse 12.
And Absalom sent for Ahithophel, the Gilonite,
Ahithophel. Go ahead.
David's counselor.
So he was David's counselor. Absalom sent for him because he needed somebody to get in his ear. Go ahead.
From his city, even from Gallo, while he offered sacrifices. And the conspiracy was strong, for the people increased continually with Absalom.
The conspiracy was strong. He was getting their ear. Because he said, every time you blow the trumpet, I want y'all to call my name. You know, David, he was feared, man. He was like, you know, you ain't come up against David, but he tried to come up against his daddy. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And there came a messenger to David, saying, the hearts of the men of Israel are after Absalom.
Their mind is on him. He's in their ear. They forming an army, David. And look what David said. Go ahead.
And David said unto all his servants that were with him at Jerusalem, arise, let us flee, for we shall not else escape from Absalom. Make speed to depart, lest he overtake us suddenly, and bring evil upon us, and smite the city with the edge of the sword.
Now David said, let's get out of here. I gotta go think this plan out. He need to go. Get out of here. He really loved his son. Now he understood why he doing this, why he coming at him this hard. But go ahead.
And the king's servant said unto the king, behold, thy servants are ready to do whatsoever my lord the king shall appoint.
Yes, sir.
And the king went forth, and all his household after him. And the king left 10 women, which were concubines, to keep the house.
Understand, he left 10 women. They're going to be real key right there. That's something Absalom going to do. 10 women to keep his house. Meaning his wives he left there for a reason. Go ahead.
And the king went forth, and all the people after him, and tarried in a place that was far off.
Now David went to a place that was far off because he had to go to the Lord and pray to him. Now let's see what happened. Jump down to verse 30. I want y'all to pay close attention to this part. Go ahead.
And David went up by the ascent of Mount Olive.
It's Mount Olive. Olivet.
And went as he went, and wept as he went up, and had his head covered.
Had his what covered?
Head covered.
Head covered. David, the man, got his head covered. Go ahead.
And he went barefoot. All the people that was with him covered every man his head.
So all the men got their head covered. Go ahead. Let's see what they asking. Go ahead.
And they went up, weeping as they went up. And one told David, saying, Ahithophel is among the conspirators.
Like David, Ahithophel is conspirator with Absalom. He's not working with you, he's working with Absalom. Now David got to go to the Lord and pray about something to help him. Go ahead.
Ahithophel is among the conspirators with Absalom.
Yes, sir.
And David said, O Lord, I pray thee.
Wait. He praying with his head covered?
I know this.
Wait.
I'm telling you.
Somebody need to tell him. He praying with the head covered? Go ahead.
O Lord, I pray thee, turn the counsel of Ahithophel into foolishness.
He said, Lord, turn this counsel of Ahithophel into foolishness. Now his head covered. Let's see if God going to answer now. Let's see if he answers. Let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 20. But before we get there, we're going to go to 2 Samuel, but this is how he turned it into foolishness. Listen to the conversation that he had with his counselor, Ahithophel, about his father's wives. Verse 20, go ahead.
Then said Absalom to Ahithophel, give counsel among you what we shall do.
What is counsel? You got to hear him. Somebody guide you. Now we want to know what the foolishness God did to his counselors. Go ahead.
And Ahithophel said unto Absalom, Go in unto thy father's concubines, which he had left to keep the house.
Yes, sir.
And all Israel shall hear that thou art abhorred of thy father. Then shall the hands of all that are with thee be strong.
Now, he ain't talking about going in and shaking their hand. He told me, you go in there, you have sex with that. All of them, all 10 of them. Let's see where they're going to have sex at. Go ahead.
So they spread Absalom a tent.
So they got him a tent. Where?
Upon the top of the house. And Absalom went in unto his father's concubine in the sight of all Israel.
So he got a tent on top of that. What kind of foolishness is that? Foolishness. This is what the counselor is telling him to do. But God said he prayed to God to give him some foolish counsel for his ear, whoever he's listening to. That's why I say you gotta be careful who you listening to. And this man Ahithophel, he was real powerful in the word. Go ahead.
Verse 23. And the counsel of Ahithophel, which he counseled in those days, was as if a man had inquired at the oracles of God.
Yes, sir.
So was all the counsel of Ahithophel, both with David and with Absalom.
So that means he knew the answers. He knew the answers. The oracle. It's just like he talking. He give you a little word, a lot of word, then he come out with this little 10%. That is wrong, that is sin. Who the word gonna tell, a man of God gonna tell another man to go sleep with somebody else? Why? This is wrong. This is the counsel he turned into foolishness. Let's keep moving. Let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 17 and verse 1. Let's see what else Absalom foolishness brought after David prayed now for this. With his head covered. I gotta throw that in. Y'all can use that one. Verse 1, go ahead.
Moreover, Ahithophel said unto Absalom, Ahithophel said unto Absalom, Let me now choose out 12,000 men, and I will arise and pursue after David this night.
This man got Absalom's ear. He listened to everything he's saying. That's why you got to be careful who your friends are, who you taking counsel, who you listening to. Because this stuff is foolishness that God said. David prayed and said, I want you to turn this stuff into foolishness. Give his counsel, the one he get the information for, make it foolish. But it's going to cause some pain on Absalom for this. Go ahead.
And I will come upon him while he is weary and weak-handed, and will make him afraid, and all the people that are with him shall flee, and I will smite the king only. This
is what Ahithophel telling Absalom to do. Talking about he going to come upon David and make him fear. Man, David ain't fear nobody. Go ahead.
And I will bring back all the people unto thee.
Yes, sir.
The man whom thou seekest is as if all return. So all the people shall be in peace.
Yes, sir. This is what he's telling him to do. Go ahead.
And the saying pleased Absalom.
Why he pleased him? Because he had a sinful mind. God said, my sheep should hear his voice. He ain't going to tell you to go kill your dad and sleep with his wives. That's foolishness. That's away from the law. Go ahead.
And the saying pleased Absalom well and all the elders of Israel.
Yes, sir.
Then said Absalom, Call now Hushai, the Archite also, and let us hear likewise what he said.
So he got another counselor coming to try to tell him his plan. He listening to all this foolishness that his counselors are giving him. Go ahead.
And when Hushai was come to Absalom, Absalom spake unto him, saying, Ahithophel has spoken after this manner. Shall we do after his saying? If not, speak thou.
He was like, man, I listened to his plan. Now let me listen to yours. Should we do what Ahithophel said? Go ahead.
And Hushai said unto Absalom, The counsel that Ahithophel has given is not good this time.
He said, that ain't good this time. I got something better. Because Hushai knew David now. David wasn't no playing man. Go ahead.
For, said Hushai, thou knowest thy father and his men, that they be mighty men.
He said, they mighty now. You know your father. He don't play the radio. You come up on him. You know that. This David now. Go ahead.
And they be shafted in their minds as a bearer of her whips in the field.
That means that, you know, you got to bear some children. You go after them children, she going to tear you from limb. This is how David mind is. David liked to kill. He loved it. That's why God said, look, David, I can't let you build the temple because you too bloody. When he tried to build Solomon's temple, but he told him, I'm going to let your son Solomon build it. David will come and kill you in a minute. Go ahead.
And thy father is a man of war.
Man of what?
War.
War. Go ahead.
And will not lodge with the people. Behold.
We filmed that. Jump down to verse 11. You're trying to show you a quick understanding about this counsel that David prayed for to confuse him. And who is the orchestrator of all this? Verse 11. Go ahead.
Therefore I counsel that all Israel be generally gathered unto thee, from Dan even to Beersheba.
This Hushai plan. He's like, I want the counsel to tell you where to go to ambush him. Go ahead.
As the sand that is by the sea for multitude, and that thou go to battle in thine own person.
He said, this is how I want you to go to battle. Go ahead.
So shall we come upon him in some place where he shall be found, and we will light upon him as the dew falleth on the ground.
You know how folks say, we lit him up. You're going to try to come up with David and light him up. This is the plan that Hushai had, his counsel. Go ahead.
And of him and of all the men that are with him, there shall not be left so much as one.
You're like, we're going to kill them all, David. You go with my plan. Go ahead.
Moreover, if he be gotten into a city, then shall all Israel bring ropes to that city, and we will draw it into the river until there be not one small stone found there.
So they want to kill him with ropes. Well, listen. Listen what how God answered David's prayer. Go ahead.
And Absalom and all the men of Israel said, the counsel of Hushai, the Archite, is better than the counsel of Ahithophel.
He's like, his counsel is better. You're going to go with him. But listen what the Lord said. Go ahead.
For the Lord had appointed to defeat the good counsel of Ahithophel, to the intent that the Lord might bring evil upon Absalom.
So he answered it. He gave him that prayer. He answered Hushai's prayer just to lure Absalom into an ambush. Let's keep moving. Let's go to 2 Samuel 18. Let's find out what happened to Absalom. All this about hearing. Who you listening to? All this talking and somebody listening. All this talking and somebody listening. And with somebody in your ear, you better be judging them by the word of God. They talking about, Lord, let's sleep with Absalom. Lord, let's sleep with David. Why? Let's go kill your daddy. They're breaking all kind of commandments. We in Samuel, they didn't have Exodus chapter 20 back then. I know they know the law. No, they know the law. Now this Absalom going about his plan. We're going to read verse 1. 2 Samuel chapter 18, verse 1. We're going to jump to 5. Go ahead.
And David numbered the people that were with him, and set captains of 1,000, captains of 100 over them.
Now David woke up. Now he said, all right, I got to do something. Since he want a battle, we're going to give him a battle. But listen what the instructions of David, what he told his men. Go ahead. Verse 5.
And the king commanded Joab and Abishai and Ittai, saying, deal gently for my sake with the young man, even with Absalom. And all the people heard when the king gave all the captains charge concerning Absalom.
He said, Lord, just don't take him out so fast. That's my son. He's one deal gently with him. I might can talk to him. He still loved his son. Now, he know what went down. But his son was taking counsel from somebody else. Satan had his mind. His ear was closed to what David was saying. Go ahead.
So the people went out into the field against Israel, and the battle was in the wood of Ephraim.
So they battled. Go ahead.
Where the people of Israel were slain before the servant of David, And there was there a great slaughter that day of 20,000 men.
Ooh, 20,000 men. David never winning. Go ahead.
For the battle was there scattered over the face of all the country. And the wood devoured more people that day than the sword devoured.
Wow. That's a lot of people. 20,000 people? Now, after the scene, his men getting defeated, he trying to retreat. Go ahead.
And Absalom met the servants of David.
He met David's servants now. He like, uh-oh, he understands here with David's servant. Listen what happened to Absalom. Go ahead.
And Absalom rode upon a mule, and the mule went under the thick bow of a great oak, and his head caught hold of the oak, and he was taken up between the heaven and the earth, and the mule that was under him went away.
He killed himself. Riding on the mule. Them things, I guess some vines were hanging down. He got hung in there and hung himself. And the mule just went on flying, just like a man on top of a horse being hanged. He got killed in that spot. Go ahead.
Wow. And certain man saw it and told Joab and said, Behold, I saw Absalom hanged in an oak.
That hurt David real bad. Now, he didn't want him to go down like that because he was mad. All this stemmed back to his brother wanting his sister. And then his friend came in and told him a plan to rape his sister. And then this triggered all of this inside of King David's household. When you read about David's household, well, David had a lot. He had a sword in his household, man. That's why they tell you, pray for a real man of God, because he go through some stuff. And he brings some stuff on him too now. God don't leave us out at all.
That's right.
You got to make sure that your counsel got an ear for God. Instead of when you hear the law, you just get upset. Oh, I don't want to hear it. Most people hear the word of God, they don't want to hear that day. I get some of it every day. And sometimes I feel like I don't want to hear it either. But I'm going to get some every day. We all should. I had to beat my flesh down. Because I don't want to hear it that day. No, you need to get some. Forget that. You're going to get this, yeah. You're going to get this. Be talking to myself, making myself listen to it and read it. Because this is our resume. This is what will be judged by how well we take, how well we carry out this book and these laws. If you ain't doing very much when you stand before God, where's your work? It's going to be a quick judgment for you. Boom! In the lake of fire. You ain't did that. So we got to make sure we got some good works. Good works. God, I know I do a lot of sin. I want God to look over that. Let's go to Ephesians chapter 5. Don't let no man or woman trick you. When you hear the word of God, hold up, let's stop. Let's go back and do what the word say. Get away from these people that you call your friends. And you got the knowledge and I got the knowledge. You know their destination that they don't change. And you're going to follow them and I'm going to follow them. You should have shame. I should have had shame if I followed them. Like God said, man, you knew this. You got tricked, Jeff. Ephesians chapter 5, start verse 6. Don't let no man trick you out your salvation in doing sin. And Absalom, he let some man trick him out, boy. Jonadab and Ahithophel and Huzzah, they had his ear. They had his ear. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 6. Go ahead.
Let no man deceive you with vain words.
With what? Vain words. Evil words. And folks say, well, somebody got to be cussing somebody out. They ain't got to be cussing you out. They be saying, Merry Christmas, brothers. Jesus is the reason for the season.
Vain.
Vain, evil. Come on, brother. Come on and eat this Thanksgiving meal or this Christmas meal. Come on, we're going to feed the hungry. Vain.
Amen. Amen.
Come on, we're gonna have our Easter program. We want your kids to come up with Easter dresses on your son to say Easter speak. Vain.
Come on.
But it's some good into all that. You getting fed. You got a new suit. Got your haircut. new dress, all that stuff that Satan provide for you to go sin. He provide. He make merchandise out of all these. This is the season right here where it's mostly done. Celebrate these holidays right now. They're going in. But there ain't enough of us out there on the job telling. We too busy trying to slick get over there. Slick get a Christmas gift from them. I'm gonna take that Christmas gift. Forget what Jeff talking about. I'm gonna take that.